welcome to the Transatlantic Theater Podcast. I am one of two hosts. Oscar Reese Freeman is the name of the one speaking currently.
Yes, and I am two of two hosts. Marcos.
That's how math works. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, when you're doing it's like one of two, two of two.
Yeah.
That's how you see it.
Yeah, if I'm playing a collectathon game.
No, your packages from like Amazon or some shit. You get
Speaking
the boxes.
of Amazon,
Did you get something?
I need to order something right now. I need to spend money I don't have.
What are you getting?
Oh, my brakes failed.
Oh no.
On my bike.
Oh,
so not on my car.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold on. Yeah. First of all, like my mind went through a lot there. It was like, wait, hold on, his brakes failed. Wait, hold on, he has a car.
My brakes on my back brake.
Are they
my back wheel brake? Just like
Are they cable or are they hydraulic?
They're hydraulic.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I have to buy a bleed kit.
Yeah. I wonder if you could use one from like an auto shop.
I went and they said that literally with bike brakes, they're like that. You have to buy the company specific bleed kit.
Really? That's lame.
I was like, that's awful.
Yeah, I fucking hate it when companies make shit proprietary like that. You know what I mean? This is bullshit.
Speaking of, did you hear that? I mean, it's not going to affect me, unfortunately, because I'm not in the EU anymore. But the EU have told Apple that they have to make USB-C.
It's
so funny.
I've heard about that, and I think it's hilarious because like Apple the whole time is like, oh, the reason why we're doing it is to like push innovation and blah 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 blah. But their shit has been the same for the past 5 years, and it's like, all right, if you were pushing innovation, then you would have had proof, but so far you don't have any proof that you're pushing innovation. So
also they've had the same lightning cable since like probably over 10 years now.
Yeah, something like that. It's been a long time that they've had that cable. So, and it's not any faster, it's not any better. So they're like, just switch over to USB-C because USB-C is better.
Yeah.
And fucking it's great. It's great. It's hilarious though because the iPhones still don't have it, but the iPad, the freaking what's it called, has it too. They're I think the new like iMacs have it. Like that's
what, USB-C?
Yeah. A lot of their stuff have it now, except for the iPhone.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I really like the new iPads, dude. They're freaking sweet. Just Apple doesn't work on anything that I need it for.
Yeah, I kind of want an iPad, but for really dumb reasons.
What's the reason?
It would be really helpful when I'm DMing and playing like Dungeons and Dragons to just have an iPad. So instead of flipping through books, I can just like click and be like I could just have the spell list in alphabetical order, click on it and go, okay, cool, as opposed to flipping through pages.
I just think it's a really cool little freaking tablet because it's more so like a mini PC at this point, or not a mini PC, but a mini laptop at this point, because it's got the same processor that's in their freaking laptops and their desktops. So I think it's pretty cool, and they're gonna start making more desktop level apps for it. So
really,
that's what they announced recently in their most recent little thing. Is that they're going to have more support for desktop level apps, and you can even hook up a screen to your iPad and basically turn it into like a PC. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But I like the iPads. That's like the only thing I like from Apple right now. I don't care about anything else. Maybe when they finally show off and announce their virtual reality, their VR stuff. Because I'm still waiting.
I do not want their VR stuff.
Well, I want to see what it is because I've heard like a lot of rumors, and if it's the way that I've heard, that it's interesting, and I don't know how it'll work. But if it's anything like the Oculus or anything like that, but obviously better and like 3 times the cost because it's Apple, it might be kind of cool. Because once Apple steps onto the scene, usually a lot of people start throwing money at whatever it is they're doing. So
it's true. That's
what I'm looking forward to. It's not like I'm ever gonna fucking buy the Apple VR. I'm more excited about them just being involved.
Jesus, it is the cost of basically a laptop. This iPad Pro.
Yeah. Well, that's because it has the same chip. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Has
That's
the
insane.
same exact processor in it, which is nuts. But they're so nice. They're so damn nice. I'm gonna exclusively watch David Lynch films on the iPad, just because I know it would kill him.
Yeah, he'll probably show up to your house. Like somehow he'll find you and he'll just show up and like break your shit.
That's how you summon David Lynch.
That's how you summon David Lynch. Yeah.
You just watch all of his movies on an iPad.
Really gets him going.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, so what were you up to last night that you were, I mean, if you want to say.
Yeah, no, I could say.
Because you said you got home at like 5.
Yeah, it was
crazy.
Fucking just like long party, man. Or late party. So once a month, one of my friends, there's a little party. It's a little game night, you know.
Okay.
But it's a spicy game night. So
okay,
we go there and it's spicy. There's like, you know, pants are optional. No nudity though, not until like after 11 o'clock. But pants.
Good to know there's a time limit.
Yeah, there's a time limit just to like, you know, to make part of it like fun for people who maybe don't want to see anything. So it's like, people could still come and still play board games and stuff. That, and then the nudity area is like it's confined to a specific area of the house. So it's like, all right, so past this point, nudity's cool, but like, you know what I mean? So that he makes a good little distinction between the areas of the party for that type of reason, which is cool. But yeah, no, so it was a little game night. It's like 2.5 hours away from where I am, so we stayed until about 2 a.m, you know, right when the party was really really dying down. People were like falling asleep and like, you know, leaving. So
yeah,
I was like, all right, it's time for us to go. Plus, if we leave now, we'll get home at 4:30. Well, it took us like 30 minutes to leave when I told everyone, hey, we should go. So I ended up getting home at like 5. And then of course getting ready for bed, taking care of the animals took another fucking hour or so.
Yeah. Why is this person live so far away?
They're up in Cleveland, and we made friends with them. Oh, excuse me, when we were up in the Cleveland area. And the parties are fun. Nice dude, super nice guy. So it's like we like to go and, you know, just have some fun. They have like a red room and everything, and that's fun to do as well. All that shit, you know. So that's why we go, because it's just like fun. It's lots of fun. And it's like worth the 2-hour drive, I guess. You know, I mean, I'm only making it once a month, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I get you.
Yeah, so it's like, I'll just make that 2-hour drive there and back once a month. Yeah. It's fine. It's chill. Everything else, like we basically don't go up there for anything else. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That was just well-timed little sip you did there, like right at the end.
A little bit of full throttle to fucking put some fucking pep in my step, you know?
Some pep in your step?
Yeah, I'm fucking like running on empty this morning.
Yeah, I can imagine. Considering it's... Oh, wait, no, hold on. It's 10. Yeah, it's 10 in the morning for you right now.
Yeah, it's 10.
10:30?
It's 10:30, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always forget that, like, you're not 8 hours behind.
Uh-huh.
And that you're actually 5, which is easier.
Yeah.
And easier.
Yeah. So I got like 4 hours of sleep, which wasn't bad.
Oof.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Technically, that's
I've had...
oh, yeah, what have you had?
I was just going to say a pretty calm weekend.
Oh, that's
like, yesterday... well, actually, I had a fucking annoying weekend, but yesterday I woke up at about like 7, maybe 8 in the morning, and then I was just like, hold on, like for the past I couldn't even count how many weekends. Like for the past 2 or 3 months, I've had something I'm doing on Saturday, or like I've had people like over, so I'm like I want to get up and like be a good host and like be like, here's some coffee and breakfast, and like shit like that. So. For the first time, I was just like, "Oh, I'm just alone. I'll just sleep till 10."
Nice.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
So I slept till 10, and then I got up and I went to 3 different stores for like bicycle specific stores.
Yeah.
And none of them had what I needed.
What the hell?
Which was great. obviously, as I think I don't remember if this was on the podcast or off the podcast. My brakes broke.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was on or off either.
Yeah, but the brakes on my bike broke, so I was looking to hope to, because to be honest, today I was supposed to go biking with a friend.
Oh yeah,
out and about, and I had to text him yesterday when I finally, after walking probably like 3 miles, and that was 3 miles there. I had to walk another 3 miles back to my house, like. After I got to the last store on my list of places to check, not with a bike because my bike doesn't fucking stop if I get it to go. So I just texted. I was like, I can't bike tomorrow, man. Like, because my front brake kind of still works, but it definitely needs topping up because you can feel that the fluid's not enough anymore.
Yeah,
it's like.
It's getting spongy.
It's not stopping quickly. Yeah, it's pretty spongy.
Yeah.
So I was like, and even if I did, like, it's only my front brake, which means if I'm going fast and need to stop, I'll just fucking go flying. So that's not a deal.
I've done that before. It was it was embarrassing. I was like riding my bike back from some place. This was back when I lived in California in Covina. And I was coming back from something, and I'm riding my bike, and this person pulls out of a driveway of, like, a little shopping center real quickly, and I wasn't prepared, so like I slammed on the brakes, and like the one I gripped the hardest was like the front brake, and I go flying forward. Luckily I didn't fall. I caught myself, but I was very close, and I'm like staring at the person who like almost hit me, and they're staring at me, and they're just kind of like, holy shit. That was crazy, dude. Yeah, and then I went on my way. But ever since that time, ever since that moment, I've been like, all right, be careful. Don't grip the front brake too hard. You're going to fucking flip forward. It's like in the back of my mind every single time I brake on a bike.
But, yeah, so I just couldn't do that. And I'm not going to be able to bike to work tomorrow. I'm going to have to fucking...
Take a taxi or some shit?
No, I'll just walk.
You'll just walk?
Yeah. It's 2.5 miles, but I'll just have to wait.
Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, 2.5 miles. It's not that bad, yeah. You could do that in about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's more of like, I could do it. I could definitely do it in at least like in a human,
What?
Do you not remember that? Okay, never mind.
No, tell me.
Remember, like, back when we were like in high school, and we would just refer to like distances by death albums.
Oh,
like how long it would take.
That's what you meant. Like, yeah. Sorry. When you said human, I was
should have gone with a different album cover or album name. That probably was a bit more specific. Yeah,
I think human was very.
Yeah, it was probably the worst one to choose. Yeah, but it was also one that's about like 35 to 40 minutes.
Yeah,
so that's what I thought about.
It'll take exactly one. Was it spiritual healing?
Yeah, one spiritual healing.
Yeah.
Anyhow. Yeah, it won't take that long. It's more of I have to wake up, and then, to be honest, it's more of the coming home.
Yeah,
it's more of the when work is done and I need to leave. Now I have 40 minutes of walking to do.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of music, I was listening to a band recently that I haven't heard before. Maybe you have. They're called Thank You Scientist.
Oh, hold on. Let me take a look. That sounds super familiar.
They sound fucking great.
I mean, that also is. Oh, yeah, Thank You, Scientist. I know them. Mr. Invisible, that song, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard the album Stranger Heads Prevail.
Yeah.
That album I used to listen to. I'm actually going to re-download that because I haven't heard that album in fucking years.
Oh, my God. It's fucking great. I was listening to that shit and I was like, whoa, holy crap. Because a friend of mine that I recently made, dude, there's been a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of developments going on in my life recently. It's like, I don't know how much I want to share on the podcast, but my
What do you mean by that?
Like, there's just a lot of new friends.
Hold on. I got a fucking piece of paper to write this down.
What, are you gonna write down the time code?
Yeah. Right. Go ahead and tell me. I promise I'll take it out. Holy shit! And they really? Then wow. That's where we'll come back in.
Is that how you're gonna?
Yeah, that's how we'll come back in.
Fucking heel. Oh, god damn. Ow, that kind of fucking hurt. Ooh.
Did you actually? What? Did you like fucking jolt back from me screaming into the mic?
No, I like swung my foot back and hit like one of the legs of my chair. Hit the heel on it. Yeah. Kind of hurt. Hold on, let me see.
That's upsetting.
What fucking?
I'm so sorry.
This is So I'm kind of curious right now. What fucking movies are out right now? Movies.
What movies are out right now?
Yeah, like in theaters.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, Jurassic World. Did you even know they were making another fucking Jurassic World movie?
I was vaguely aware. I've seen some stuff for it, but yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
I didn't even know they were making a fucking Jurassic World movie until like I don't know, like last week or something like that. And this shit's already out in theaters. Yeah, it looks like Jurassic World's the big one right now. Something called Watcher.
Why, are you gonna try and go to the theater today?
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I just like to see what.
Aren't you tired?
Yeah, but I'm up now.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no. Sometimes I just like seeing what the fuck is out. You know.
Yeah.
See what the fuck's going on. In movies right now. If there's anything, I gotta fucking see. Oh shit! Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I wanted to see that.
That sounds interesting.
It's the no. Wait till I tell you what it's about.
Okay, never mind.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is the Nicolas Cage movie about Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, no, I actually want to see.
You
that.
do want to see that? Okay,
funny,
yeah, I do too.
No, it looks hilarious.
Yeah.
Why would I not want to see that?
And then I also wanted to see Everything Everywhere All at Once, but didn't have a chance to watch that. It looks like there's still.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Looks like there's still.
I mean, unfortunately, not fortunately.
That bitch is 2 hours and 12 minutes long too. Fuck.
What is
the fucking Everything Everywhere All at Once?
It's 2 hours long. I mean, to be honest, I like movies that are like kind of a good length. You know,
I like the just below 2 hour runtime.
Oof, no. I think a movie should definitely be a little bit more than
like the 1 hour 45, the 1 hour 50. You know, I like that.
I think a 2 hour 15 is probably the sweet spot, if I'm being honest.
Really? That's exactly what. Yeah, that's exactly. Well, almost exactly. The Northman is 2 hours 16, so 1 minute over.
Ooh, see, that's how I know that it's going to be a good film.
1 minute over. No, it's bad because it's 1 minute over. But
oh, that's true. Yeah, it's actually shit now.
I haven't heard anything good about the Northman. I've seen
really. I've heard nothing but good things.
I've seen hype around it. Oh yeah, and actually, it does have decent like scores on the tomato meter and all that shit. But let's see.
Tomato?
Yeah, the tomato meter.
I don't know.
Fuck! Why did I do that? Why did I fucking do that? Jesus Christ! I hit copy, and then when I was gonna go paste it, I just hit copy again. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look at the. Oh yeah, the IMDb gave it like a 7.3 out of 10. That's not bad.
Well,
yeah, it's actually pretty decent. Can't go. Wait, Bjork is in this fucking movie?
Which way? Oh yeah, the Northman. Yeah, apparently.
The fuck? The hell?
Which is surprising because I think she said that she would never do like another movie after the Lars von Trier incident.
Oh, what? No, what happened with that?
Was that Bjork? I think that was Bjork. Yeah, she was in that movie. Oh, he was just like terrible to her, and I think possibly a little gropey.
Oh no, it's fucking awful.
I don't know the actual aspect. Please don't sue me for saying the wrong thing. I don't actually know what happened.
Yeah.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, is Bill Skarsgård and Alexander Skarsgård, are these guys brothers?
Dude, the Skarsgårds are all related.
I mean, they gotta be with that kind of fucking name.
Yeah. You've got the Daddy Skarsgård.
Daddy Skarsgård?
He's the guy he played Baron Harkonnen in the new Dune movie, if you watch that.
Yeah.
That's Daddy Skarsgård. And then there's the youngest Skarsgård who played the demon It.
Oh yeah.
It.
Wait, so Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah,
that's
Stellan Skarsgård.
I'm sorry, that's his fucking dad?
Yeah.
These are his sons?
Yeah, so there's apparently Volta Skarsgård, Gustav Skarsgård, Bill Skarsgård, Alexander Skarsgård, and then Daddy Skarsgård, which is Stellan Skarsgård.
Stellan, yeah. The most fucking easiest name, Bill. Skarsgård.
Yeah,
he's got all these cool ass names.
There's good old Bill.
Yeah, he's got all these cool ass names, and then even Ija. Oh no,
it's like especially because I think he's the youngest. It's like they just ran out of names. Like they were like, yes, this is Walter and Gustav and Bill.
Yeah, and Bill and Sam. There's a Sam actually.
Oh, there's a Sam.
Yeah, there's a Sam as well as an Ija, Eija. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Yeah, fucking wild. What the fuck? This is crazy. Yeah, no, I fucking love Stellan Skarsgård. He's great.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
I like seeing him, and I like the characters he plays. He plays them well.
Yeah. But anyhow.
Yeah. Can I just hold on? Can I ask you a question?
No. Okay.
Why the fuck is Ethan Hawke always the choice for like a lot of fucking like A24 films and shit like that? Like they're just like, we need a good, like someone with a little bit of star power to draw in the crowd, but he's still just like, he doesn't have that much screen presence, you know, so that we could still like do all this other shit too with these other actors. So he's not like completely overshadowing these new actors who are fresh on the scene, you know. They always go with Ethan Hawke. They're like, this man has been in...
Are you referring to the fact that apparently he's in The Northman, which I've not seen yet?
Is he in The Northman? Yeah.
He is in The Northman, apparently.
Ethan Hawke is fucking in everything. Literally almost fucking everything.
I mean, I think that's A24 as well. But anyhow,
The Northman?
Yeah,
is it?
Yeah, The Northman. I think it's A24 now.
I didn't know that.
I'll just go and double check. They're the kind of the company right now making the good movies.
Kind of, yeah. They are. That's very true. Ethan Hawke has been in so much shit. Like he's been like a character that's only on screen for 5 minutes. He's been like your everything.
Yeah. I mean, he's in like probably some of my favorite films.
Yeah, so. Yeah. I mean, he's great. He's great.
No, I meant in the sense that he's in like the Before trilogy, which I really enjoy, which obviously we've talked about.
Yeah, and they're great.
I forgot for a second that we've talked about them.
Apparently he was in Hamlet.
Yeah, I really don't like that version of Hamlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really boring. And there's so much Marlboro product placement from what I remember. Yeah, just a lot.
That's funny.
It was 95, you know, they were, you could still do it.
2000, actually.
Never mind, it was 2000.
Yeah.
The movie looks like it's fucking the most 90s thing you've ever seen.
The production value.
Yeah. It definitely feels like it was filmed in the 90s and just happened to come out in 2000.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this motherfucker's been in everything, man. I swear to God. Just one.
It's hard to get Hamlet right. I'll give him that. It's hard.
Is it?
It's a difficult play. It's a difficult one.
Yeah.
Oh my God! But his father, or Claudius, is played by Kyle MacLachlan.
Oh really?
Yeah. Which that's right. You didn't watch it.
What?
Can I talk about How I Met Your Father just a little bit?
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Dead Air. I hope you're enjoying this month's rendition of Dead Air. Did you know that a runner becomes the third human to win a 22-mile man versus horse race in 42 years? All right, then. That's a fast gentleman. Hello. I was giving the people some fun facts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I opened Instagram and BBC News was like, runner becomes third human to win a race of 22 miles of man versus horse.
What? Man versus horse?
Tell your wife that. Tell her that horses are inferior to humans now.
And the man won?
This is the third man to win. However, it's the first time it's been done in 42 years.
So I've always heard that the thing that humanity has is endurance. Like we have the most endurance out of any creature on this earth. And so I guess that makes sense because what'd you say it was 22 miles?
22 miles.
My God. Yeah. See, that's
a lot.
That's fucking far. Yeah.
Yeah, but we literally used horses as endurance to get us from one place to another, like all the time.
It all depends on the horse. Specific horses are actually bred for like that endurance stuff. Like I think the there's like this an Arabian horse is typically used for their endurance. Like, because if he was going up against an Arabian, I don't know what kind of horse.
Imagine they just picked like the worst. Like,
I mean,
here's
that's
a Shetland
possible.
pony. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's very possible. But if he went up against like an Arabian horse, that's truly, absolutely impressive because those horses are specifically bred for their endurance. But yeah, no, speed. We're not the fastest things on the earth, but we will track and fucking wait till that bitch gets tired and then kill it while it's trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's literally what we did for thousands.
Exactly. It's like, yep, just follow this bitch until he passes out. We're good.
We're going for a jog, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But so yeah, How I Met Your Father.
Yes. Yeah. You could. You
didn't watch it.
You could talk a little bit about it.
But I'm actually really sad that you didn't try and watch. Should have just tried to figure. What are you doing on your phone?
I was going to, but I had a lot going on, and it's been pissing me off too. Every time I tried to fuck around with the Hulu stuff, because like I don't know, man. Like because we got Disney Plus, and it was like part of the package, and we're just trying to figure it out, and it was a pain in the ass. And it's just
is Hulu part of Disney Plus?
Well, it's Hulu bought. I don't know if
well, Disney definitely bought Hulu. It's definitely not the other way around.
Yeah, no. Disney bought Hulu, I believe, or something like that, and they have a package deal together now because Disney also owns ESPN, so it's you could get like a package deal for I think it's like some amount of money. I'm not gonna fucking advertise this shit, but
but
you could get ESPN, Disney Plus, and Hulu in like a single package.
So that explains why, even though everywhere said that it was a Hulu exclusive show, it was on
Disney Plus for you.
Disney. We also don't have Peacock in this country, which I'm fairly certain. I thought that it was on there, but I think I'm wrong on that now.
Yeah, it's not on Peacock. It's only on Hulu.
I think The Office is on Peacock. That's it.
The Office is on Peacock.
That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, How I Met Your Mother and How I Met Your Father are on Disney Plus, which even more solidified the fact that I will not go and resubscribe to Netflix. I don't care how much people are telling me that Stranger Things season 4 is good. I don't care. I'm not paying £10 to watch a season of Stranger Things.
So they're saying it's good?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it's really good. However, the people who say it's really good, I don't generally trust their opinion and stuff. So,
yeah, I haven't started watching it yet. Right now I'm just vibing on good old Obi-Wan and what else?
Oh, do we want to talk about Obi-Wan?
Oh, dude, do we want to talk about that fucking dumbass scene with a kid with fucking Leia running?
Let's we'll put a pin in How I Met Your Father and we'll talk about Obi-Wan.
Okay, but spoilers
alert for everybody.
No, we gotta give them a good solid couple of seconds to spoiler alert.
You've got 5 seconds to head the fuck out because we're gonna spoil the fuck out of Obi-Wan. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Vader kills Obi-Wan.
Shut the fuck up. But
I've been doing that joke for like weeks now.
Have you?
Yeah, it's so stupid, but it's funny.
It's pretty bad, but it's kind of funny when you catch them off guard.
Yeah, because everyone's like, "Oh, fuck!" Oh, yeah,
exactly. It's like, oh, okay, this bitch. But no, fucking that dumbass scene where like this little baby is outrunning like 5 grown ass adults, and it's filmed so bad that you can obviously see these adults like slowing themselves
actively
down.
Trying.
Yeah. It's such a bad scene. Oh my god. But
it's pretty. I'd say. So here's my main problems with the show so far. Somehow they didn't learn how to cast good actors with the amount of money that they have.
Yeah,
because
but it's
outside of Ewan McGregor, everyone's been pretty bad.
Dude, I was about to say that Ewan McGregor has
except
been great,
for that British lady who I forget her name is, but she's doing okay. She's not doing well. She's doing okay.
British lady, which one
shining.
was that?
The one who is the fake Imperial. officer.
The one who's helping them escape. Okay.
Yeah. But like she's doing okay. She's not doing great. She's just skating by, and compared to everybody else, like in the newest episode, that like one guy who they go to who's like helps people through the tunnel and or the passage or whatever, like get out. That guy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His acting was horrendous.
Yeah.
Like his line delivery, like I didn't feel anything when he was like, "My wife died," and I was like, "Was that take 1? Did we use take 1?"
Yeah.
Ugh, it was bad. And then Leia, the actress they got for her, I think she's not very good except for scenes where she's with Ewan, where they clearly have quite a bit of chemistry when they chat with each other.
Yeah.
And I think the problem that happened was when they were casting, they found her and she made it past like phase 1 of casting. And then when they did phase 2, they just had them pair with the person she'll spend a decent chunk of time with, which is Obi-Wan or Ewan McGregor. And because she clicked so well with him, they were like, let's go with her.
That's true.
The problem being in all the other scenes, she's not very good because she just doesn't have that chemistry with the other actor the way that she does with Ewan.
Yeah, they do actually have they do have good chemistry, actually. But yeah, other than that, the child actor is I would say doing great for what she is. Like a really young child actor who has a lot of lines, a lot of big words in the script.
Next week,
like, Jesus.
Next week, well, yeah, the big words might be the problem, but next week we'll watch. I'm already going to tell people our recommendation. Next week we're going to be watching a movie called Paris, Texas.
Yes.
Which involves a child of 7 years old, and he does a fucking top-notch job.
Awesome.
And you'll actually see what child acting looks like.
Hopefully it's the child who's doing all the acting, and it's not like just the director fucking taking 18,000 takes and telling the child exactly what to do.
In fairness, I don't think you can do that many because the kid it's like they can only do like 4-hour days on sets.
That's true because child labor laws, right? Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. But the parents can go psycho on them while they're not at work.
Yeah. What's the other one? And then my other big gripe has just been trying to remember what the other thing that I had, like my main problem was, because I've been thinking about it a while.
With the third sister or whatever?
Everything feels so like just poorly blocked and directed.
Yeah. It does feel a little like that. Some scenes feel a little awkward and silly, and not a good way. Like, because there's a way to do that stuff in a good way, but it doesn't feel good.
Yeah. I think episode 4 was strong, and then the end was just like
episode 4 yet. That might be the newest one.
What's the last thing that's happened?
Okay, the last thing I remember that happened was the third. It's the third sister, right? That's who she is.
Yeah.
The third sister's like about to get Leia.
Oh, okay. You've only seen up to episode 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I haven't seen episode 4 yet.
Yeah, episode 4 kind of has a lot of my bigger problems.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not a spoiler, but like there's just a scene where like Obi-Wan's like kind of in this underwater place. He's in the Imperium Inquisitoris, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
Which you'll remember from Dark Souls, Star Wars.
From fucking Dark Souls, Star Wars.
Yeah,
it's called.
They go to
what is it? It's Star Souls, I think it's what it's called. But,
Star Souls, yeah, probably. Oh, whatever. But yeah, if you played that, you've seen like that underground facility underwater facility where the Inquisitors work. So he goes there and like same thing where like the glass is about to break.
Yeah.
And so he's like holding back the glass. Obi-Wan's holding back the glass, and then he lets go and he runs away from the water. But like pretty slowly. And then when the door closes, there's not like a bit of water that gets through. It's completely dry on the other side. And I was like, surely there'd be some water. Like, I feel like this, I get that this might seem like nitpicking.
Yeah.
But it's enough to make me go, what? Like, you shouldn't have things that make me go, wait, how did, like, because that pulls me out. Because now I don't feel like I'm watching a show. I'm now asking questions about why the production designer, nobody on set went, wouldn't there be like a little bit of water that got through?
Yeah, just like maybe take a small bucket and just kind of pour it on the floor. It would have been fine.
Exactly.
It would have been just enough to make it like a little bit more realistic.
And even if it was literally that, where it's just a comical like little bucket amount coming out, I'd at least go, well, at least they tried.
Yeah, exactly.
But it doesn't feel like they tried.
Yeah.
So that's my main criticism with the show.
I think maybe they just didn't even think about it.
Yeah. I would have preferred if instead of them making the third sister, because I feel like we would have had no stakes because we would have known what will end up happening to her. But I think having the second sister and get the fucking actress who did the fucking face, like, the face capture and the onset like movements for the character, get her to reprise her role.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And be the second sister. Because then it's a character that wouldn't have as much probably not as much backlash as this new girl's getting, because
is she getting a lot of backlash?
Everyone have been like, oh yeah, she's getting so much backlash.
Oh no, why? Do people just not like her?
She's bad at acting.
No, yeah, she's not good at all.
Yeah.
She's kind of super flat, really lame.
Yeah.
This character was not written well, and it's not acted well either.
The thing is, I do see where there's the quote unquote the point of it. She's supposed to be over the top.
Yeah.
But just I think every time, she like Vader is good because he just fucking like walks her in, snaps people's necks, all that stuff. Like he's doing top notch Vader stuff. It's great.
Yeah.
But like every time she screams where she's like, "Find me, Obi-Wan," I just think of that scene in Game of Thrones where Tywin Lannister just goes, "Anyone who has to say I am the king is no king."
Uh-huh.
And it's just, that's how I feel every time she tries to be intimidating, is I'm like, you're not, because you're just screaming and telling people that you're intimidating. That's all you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, that's not actually intimidating. What's intimidating is Darth Vader slowly walking down a hall and just force choking people. And like, no, what's intimidating is like fucking Darth Maul at the end of Clone Wars, where he's just like running through the ship and he's just like, you're dead. I'm just going to take this panel and decapitate 2 people.
Oh my God,
like,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
Like that.
Insane.
That's good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking.
What do you think? What are your thoughts so far?
Well, so far, speaking of Vader, I like his dramatic entrance that he had in that episode 3.
Yeah.
When he came in and like choked a father out and killed his son. Like, God damn, that is just brutal. You ended that fucking line right there in like an instant just to get Obi-Wan to come out, because he knows he would come out if he was doing shit like that.
The thing I liked the most about that scene was it shows that the Inquisitor has been taught by Vader.
Yeah.
Because the Inquisitor in episode 1 says to hunt the Jedi hunt themselves.
Yeah.
They can't help it. It's in their nature.
Exactly, yeah.
And then without Vader even saying the same line, you just see him do the thing that clearly the Inquisitors picked up on and gone, oh, that's actually really clever. I'll do that.
Yeah. Well, I think Vader probably told them how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
exactly. Well, I'm sure
it's
probably more like he told it because he's closest to the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Technically, the Inquisitors, what's it called? Not respond. Report to the Emperor, not to Vader.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Which is the weird bit for the Inquisitors in this show.
Yeah, that is interesting. But yeah, that scene was fucking brutal. It was great. They really he's at the peak of his freaking power at this point, and just absolutely violent and angry. Yeah. So I was saying they made Vader, they did what made Empire Strikes Back so good, which is the Vader in that one is just singular focus. Yeah.
I'm trying to find Luke.
It's like
this
a fucking robot.
I'm trying to find Obi-Wan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like in Empire, he's like, I'm trying to find Luke. And then the guy comes on the screen and he's like, oh, well, we weren't able to find them and we lost them in the asteroid field. And then he's like, cool, choke you out. You've been promoted. Find me Luke. Like, and that's cool Vader. That's what makes people like Vader, is that version where he's just singular vision, kind of like tunnel vision into one goal.
Yeah. This Vader also feels like way more cruel too than like any other version of Vader that we've seen so far, because he literally burned Obi-Wan a bit there, because he was like, bitch, you're gonna pay. Last time I saw you, I was missing limbs and burning to death. So I'm gonna
how do you feel about the Vader letting Obi-Wan go? Because that's been contentious.
Wait, is that in what was that in
episode 3 where like they light the fire again and then they take Obi-Wan away?
Well, yeah, but like, okay, so I think the shot, I think it was filmed poorly. Okay. I don't think it was supposed to look like Vader letting him go. Like,
what do you think it was supposed to look like?
I think it was just supposed to be like, oh, here's a big fire explosion. Vader lost concentration and lost sight of, what he was doing with
No, because he could see through. They had a shot. You said that it was shot poorly.
Yeah, but like,
and also they've just a minute ago showed him force put out the entire fire.
Exactly. So it's like, It's like, why would it just doesn't make any sense. He's either letting him go because he has an inkling that there, because Vader. I think. How did he find out that he had kids or had Luke again?
He only finds out that Luke was his son after the events of A New Hope.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
when Luke Skywalker makes a name of himself in the Rebel Army.
Yeah.
And he's like, hold on, Luke Skywalker, he's a good pilot.
Yeah.
I'm a good pilot.
I mean, letting him go, I think, is just like, first of all, like I said, it looks like a bad scene because from when I first watched it, it definitely looks like, oh no, there's a big fire, therefore all of a sudden he can't fight him anymore,
Yeah, but everyone points to Vader's suit was intentionally made so that he could literally walk into lava and be fine.
Yeah, that may be what his suit was made for, but I don't know if this show is going to take that into consideration.
To me, I think it is shot poorly.
Yeah,
but I do accept the idea that
he let him go.
That he was like, yeah, I want you to feel this loss.
Yeah,
I want you to feel like you lost, and then you'll keep losing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
but then, it's confusing.
Either that, or he like has some type of, feeling because like Leia was there, and well, no, because he's met her before. He met her in the other movies, and he didn't really feel anything. Yeah, he met her in
New Hope and didn't notice anything.
Yeah, he didn't know. He fucking blew. Dude, okay, so hold on. Let's talk about that for a second. When fucking what's his name was telling Leia, all these people will count on you one day, and then like fucking they all die because of her, basically. He just blew up that fucking planet because she wouldn't give up the rebels. So
actually, in fairness, she did give up the rebel base.
She did. Oh yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, he still blew it up, and she was like,
"Yeah,
you were gonna keep your." Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
She told a half truth.
Yeah,
because Dantooine, they did have a base there, but it had been like abandoned about 2 months prior.
Yeah.
Which is what they say in the movie. So technically, she lied, and like they would have maybe done it later.
Yeah.
Once they found out she lied, but they just were like, fuck it, let's do it now.
Yeah, they fucking annihilated that shit. Yeah. So good job, Leia. Yeah, damn, dude. Talk about a whole ass planet of people.
Yeah, I do really like Leia in the show. I think it's a nice twist because I was like sitting there being like, really, what could we actually see about like Obi-Wan with Luke? I thought it'd be a little bit boring if we were watching him like constantly talk about like Luke and shit like that and or like hang out with Luke. I feel like it would have taken away like the impact of episode 4 and like stuff like that. Could have ruined some stuff. But like him going and saving Leia, I thought was good. I like how he's constantly being like, oh, I can see you're a lot like your mother. And because I was just like, yeah, that's good. Because if he was like, you're a lot like your father, that's not good at all. Mm-hmm. Your father's bad. Yeah, you should not be like your father.
Yeah, she is definitely a lot like her mother, and even in when she's an adult too. So it's like
I think they made a point, or Lucas made a point in the original or in the prequel trilogy to like make sure that Amidala was a lot like Leia on purpose, obviously.
Yeah, like a great fucking intelligent, democratic person, like just very, very, very good. But yeah, it was they did do a decent job with that. But I'm enjoying it so far, even though some of it I'm like, okay, that's a bit cheesy and lame. Like the fucking like the fire scene. Like, oh, sorry,
the fire scene was pretty bad.
Just shot a fucking thing, and all of a sudden, no, we can't get
them. It's my main problem with the show is they've thrown so much money at it, and it doesn't show.
Is it the actors? Is that who they're paying? Like, what is it? Where's the money going?
Yeah, I mean, the money's just going to Ewan.
Yeah, and he's doing a phenomenal job though. He's great on the screen. Like I have seen like enjoying him and his acting.
But I have seen like resurfaced interviews of like him in 2016 where they were like, obviously it like shows interview now where he's like, I'm so glad we're here to revisit the character and explore this, and I'm so excited that I get to like be Obi-Wan again. And this is this, and then it shows like an interview from 2016 where they're like, would you ever go back and play Obi-Wan again? And he's like, I wouldn't. Why would I ever want to do that? He's like, I really don't get why people are so obsessed with this Star Wars shit.
Did he really?
Yeah, basically. I paraphrased, but
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's really, really funny.
I'm assuming the budget went to Ewan McGregor.
He ain't doing much in his current times, you know.
He was in what's it called? Fargo, the TV show, for like 2 seasons, I think, was it?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he's married to Mary Elizabeth Winstead, which is a massive win. Congratulations, sir.
Yeah, dude, he's got God. It's so impressive, like how he can do he can do the exact same.
Yeah, he does sound a lot
speech.
like Alec Guinness. It's really good.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit, he sounds exactly like how he did way back when, fucking years ago. It's like, just to be able to pick up that exact same speech pattern and accent and everything that he had going on. It's just crazy. Because then you like listen to him talk in the way that he normally fucking talks. And you're whoa, holy shit.
He's Glaswegian, isn't he? Is he from No, he might be. He's a posh boy. He might be from Edinburgh.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's just fucking nuts, though. But yeah, I think he's doing great so far. So I am really liking it so far. It's just fun to watch.
Oh, no, he's from Perth.
He's from Perth,
Scotland.
Oh, okay.
Scotland,
sorry.
not Australia.
I was like, what?
Yeah,
bitch doesn't.
That's way up north. Not way up north, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's it's like say it's probably about an hour drive north of Edinburgh.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Fucking. All right. I think that's enough of Star Wars Disney Plus talk.
Cool.
Yeah. But
on another note, How I Met Your Father was actually decent.
Yeah. I'm glad.
I very much enjoyed it.
Well, when I get this fucking shit working with my Hulu, I'll let you know what I think.
I have a few problems with the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I think most of the main cast.
Wait. Do we still want to do this though? Like, did you still
just watch it and then talk about it?
Yeah,
I want to.
Okay, then let's do that.
Okay.
I'll just get it. I'll get it to work. I'll figure it out. Just
okay.
I didn't have enough time this week.
My main gripe with the show is something that they're trying to go like, we figured out a workaround to a problem we had when we were making How I Met Your Mother.
Uh-huh.
And we think that because we found the workaround, we should do it, and not that maybe the other version of the show where we couldn't do it was better because of that.
Yeah.
Which I'll just say now, it's basically like there's a lot more of the child speaking back to the parents.
Yeah.
Because basically they do like it's a video call and you just don't see them, so they don't have the problem of the aging thing that happened before.
Oh yeah,
where they had to stop doing that.
Yeah.
So now because if you watch season 1, the kids talk back all the time.
Yeah.
And like it's season 2 where they're like, oh fuck, they're a year older and it's really obvious.
Yeah.
We'll just stop doing that thing. But now it's like, oh well, now we can do it all the time. And I was like, I kind of feel like the show was better when it was just him fucking telling a story.
Yeah, I don't like being taken out of the story that fucking often.
Yeah, that's the thing. It does take you out of the story a little bit, and it's just for like cheap jokes.
Yeah, that's really all it is. Just like, oh hey, audience, don't forget this isn't happening right now. It's like I don't need to be like reminded they make a joke of that.
About. They make a joke about like Timothy Chalamet, where they're
Oh
my God. She's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do something and something for Timothy Chalamet, and then like the child in the future in 2050 is like, wait, Timothy Chalamet, the pro wrestler, and she was like, yeah, back in 2022, he was just a scrawny little fucker.
That is a terrible fucking joke.
Yeah,
that's not even a good joke. Good. Like
it's like not worth the cutaway and me being pulled out of the show.
Yeah, it's like making a G.I. Jane joke, you know? That's just not even good.
Timothy Chalamet is gonna go up and slap like the Hillary Duff.
Oh my God.
That's the one thing I'll say. What was I gonna say? It was about that. I forgot now.
Timothy Chalamet.
It was gonna be about him going to slap somebody. Oh yeah, no, who I was gonna say he was gonna slap, but then I thought it wasn't gonna be as funny.
Uh-huh.
The director for most of the episodes for this season and most of the production, it seems like, is by the same like crew. So it's still Pamela Fryman, who directed most of the episodes of How I Met Your Mother.
Uh-huh.
She's directed most of the episodes for How I Met Your Father.
Uh-huh.
And it shows because it still has the same feel. It looks. I'd say the thing that I enjoyed the most about it, we'll talk about it more when you eventually watch it, is I, for the first time since 2013, felt like I watched a new episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Oh wow!
and that felt nice.
That's not bad. You got that little nostalgia then.
I did get that.
You got, so you're probably seeing it a little better than it is.
Oh no, the first 2 episodes are terrible, and the last episode is not good at all. But the middle episodes were like just standard, episodes of How I Met Your Mother.
That's where How I Met Your Mother shined. I feel, is the middle episodes.
Yeah, the middle episodes were just people doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like occasionally, nice. little tidbits of character moments were thrown in there, but most of the time it's just stuff happening.
And speaking of people just like doing stuff, just living life. And I think we should segue onto our little movie that we watched for this.
Yeah.
Did you like that? That's just people doing stuff,
Yeah, I'm gonna need another beer if we're gonna talk about this movie.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna need a quick break, so we'll cut it right there for right now, and I'm gonna go. Cool. I gotta go check on my wife, so I'll be back.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Anyway, all right. Yeah, we can come back to this. So,
2 seconds. Let me.
Yep. Reese has got you got your beer?
Oh, shit. I know I did, yeah. And then also my washing was done, so I did that.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been like, I'll be honest, I'm just mega broke this month, man. Yeah,
no, I know what that's like, man. The past couple months we were like super fucking strict on our budget. Like, damn, bro, we're buying pasta and spaghetti sauce, and we're eating that like 2 nights out of this week here.
What I just purchased from the store right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I didn't buy pasta sauce because it's easy enough to make your own sauce.
Yeah, but I think it's cheaper to just buy the fucking thing. So
no, it's not. It's like all you need is tomato paste. Like realistically, tomato paste and any vegetables that you have, and that's it.
We like a little bit more flavor than that.
Dude, that's tons of flavor.
Just straight up tomato paste. I like a little bit more flavor.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Like garlic and other herbs. I said
assorted veg goes in it. So you put like mushrooms, onions, bit of garlic, fry that up, get them to a nice little, where they're getting a little translucent, losing a little of their opacity, and then you chuck some tomato paste in, let that fry up in the tomato paste for a bit, and then you put that off to the side, let the water let the pasta get like cooked enough, and then but like still with like a little bit of the water that you would drain out, instead of draining it out, now you get all the flavor from the starch. You pour that into the pan that has the tomato paste and all your veg, and it starts to and it fries the pasta a little bit, but also cooks it still because it's all that water, and plus because you have a large surface area, it evaporates pretty quickly. So you just keep all the flavor of the starch and all that in the pasta and the veg, and then you also have onions and garlic and salt, pepper, and then you put a little cheese on it.
Yeah. I don't typically put cheese on my shit, but
okay. Well, that's right, because you're all lactosey.
Yeah,
intolerante.
Yeah, just a little bit. But no, it doesn't sound bad. But just buy the
just put a little bit of butter in the pan, and then sprinkle just a little handful of flour. Mix that up till it gets nice and thick, and all that flour's broken up. And you pour in half a cup of water. It might get too thick, and you might need to throw a little bit more water in. That's fine. And then you check in all the other things you want. Throw a little bit of pesto in there. Could do tomato paste if you want. Throw in some herbs, a little bit of salt and pepper, and boom, you got yourself a nice little. I think it's called a roux. If I have the words correct, yeah, it's easy enough, and that costs literally an eighth, if not, like an eighth or a tenth of your butter stick.
Yeah,
and flour, and a handful of flour.
Yeah,
but that's dirt cheap.
I'm just fucking
say you're lazy.
No. I'm paying like $2 for pasta sauce, the kind that we like.
Yeah.
I'm not saving that much more by going the route that you're telling me. So
it sounds like you're saving tons if you go my route.
I mean, okay, over the course of a year, maybe I'll have saved $5.
What are you talking about? What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Because you have to keep buying the vegetables. You have to keep buying all that other stuff, the onions
all the stuff I've just talked about, like the onion. You're gonna use. Yeah. You're gonna get a pack of 3. That's gonna cost you what, £1 or $1?
No, dude. Shit is way more expensive up here right now.
Oh, really? Never mind.
Yes, inflation has been absolutely insane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Onions are still £1 over here. So inflation's bad, but things are relatively. I'd say the thing that's hitting is bills. Like bills are what's going up. So my main problem where I'm getting a little bit fucked in this month, especially. Like to be honest, I just can't do anything for the next 2 weeks until I get paid. So I've just purchased rice, chicken, and pasta, and that's gonna feed me hopefully for the next 2 weeks. But yeah, like you have to think like the moving from my old place to here.
Yeah.
Basically took away my pay increase that I got when I got my new job. Because all that money that I was getting extra then had to go to bills.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fine. I still put money away before, but now bills increased so much, the amount of money that I put away before is now gone. So I can't put any money in savings anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm basically at paycheck to paycheck now. Where I really wasn't
I've been like that
for
before.
two or 3 years now. It was pretty bad because I've got a decent job.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's not good.
No, that's not. That sucks. Hopefully, your job does like a fucking cost of living adjustment, and you guys.
Oh, I've already got my pay rise.
Oh my God, really?
Yep.
Damn, that sucks. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. However, I purchased my ticket to the States, so.
Yep. Fucking
going to the States in September.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Should be fun. Yeah.
Yep.
Sadly, won't be seeing you. Probably not sure if that's gonna happen.
Well, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Because right now I've spent a lot of money recently, so I need to chill for a sec, and I need to set it aside. And so far, it's still so far ahead. As long as I buy a ticket in maybe July, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can bring a +1 to my cousin's wedding.
Oh, that'd be well.
And you'll be my +1. You'll be my sick date.
Oh my God, dude! I'm gonna.
You'll need
to
wear a dress.
I will. It'll be beautiful. I'm gonna stun the crowd. I won't wear white because I know that's fucked up.
But at the same time, you show up and you're like, "Oh my God, I needed a dress and the only dress available was white. I'm so sorry."
Right, and it's like the same. It's like fucking another wedding dress.
Yeah, it's just purely a wedding dress.
Yeah, fucking dick move, bro. But yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I haven't been back in 5 years.
Yeah, I haven't been home in a long time as well. It's been like 5 years now, probably.
Was the last time you were home when you saw me as well?
I think so.
Well, then yeah, it's been 5 years.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember because I know I came back and this was the last time I was home. It was before I was married, I think.
Okay.
So it was definitely 5 years because we've been married for 5 years now. So
okay.
It's been around that time, yeah. Because she was just my fiance at the time, I believe. She was before she was my wife. So, and I don't think
it's really hard not to make a fucking what's it called?
What?
What's the fucking name of the not Bruno, the one before Bruno, Borat. To just do the Borat when you're like, she was my wife. I wanted to be like, everything in me was do the my wife thing in the Borat
my wife, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking it's been a long ass time since I've been back home. I've seen my mom and stuff because she flew out to Augusta. And she stayed with us for a little bit. But I haven't been back to LA in fucking forever. And I really probably should go visit too, because I got nieces and nephews who are fucking getting old.
Yeah,
it's fucking wild. They're starting school and shit and doing all sorts of stuff now. They're becoming actual people. When you're in that state, when you're a baby / toddler, you're you don't even count as a person yet. But once you start going to school, it's oh damn. You're a little person now. You got you've developed a bit of your personality that's gonna be with you for a good long while.
And you're unfortunately for you, it's not a great one.
Depending on the child.
Yeah.
Dude, there were some little fucking assholes I remember growing up. So
yeah, well.
I hated those kids. But yeah. Anyway, shall we talk about kids in reference to our
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Dude, my segues are on point today.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, so speaking of kids, 4 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days is the movie we watched this week, and I gotta say, I really liked it. I enjoyed it.
I'll say this is unfortunately exactly my kind of film.
Yeah, it is. I thought so too. I was like, holy shit, this is just, like I was watching the beginning, like the whole beginning play out. I was like, damn, this is right up Reese's alley.
Yeah. It's a hard hitter.
Yeah, I was like, damn,
it's a hard hitter. That was rough.
Yeah.
That was rough. I'll be honest. I say, and with no offense to yourself, because it's not your fault that you had shit to do, but when we were supposed to record this on Tuesday, I just finished it, and then you were like, I can't, and I was like, I need somebody to talk to, man. Like,
oh no,
it's like a fucking rough movie to watch.
I know. It is pretty fucking rough, man.
Yeah.
But
the one thing that no, we won't go into that just yet, but yeah, go on. Yeah, sorry.
No, it was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was interesting because before watching this movie, we were thinking like, okay, well, why is it a period piece? You know, why is it got to be set in 1980s Soviet fucking...
Yeah.
What is it? I think it's
just communist Romania.
Just communist Romania. That's what it was. Yeah, because I was like trying to remember what language they're speaking. They're speaking Romanian.
Yeah.
And
which was like, just fascinating to hear.
It was really interesting. I heard some words and I was like, wait, hold on. That kind of sounded very like familiar.
Yeah. So Romanian obviously is a Romance language. By the name. But Romanian's a strange language because pronunciation and like and kind of the way that they say words and their sound system is Slavic.
Yeah.
But all their words are like etymologically
Romantic.
From Latin.
Yeah.
Most of them. There's obviously, like they said, da is yes, because just when you're so close to Slavic languages and you have that much influence, you're going to accidentally pick up a few words. So they have a few words that are Slavic, but Romanians, I believe, I could be wrong on this, but I've heard that Romanian is the most lexically similar to Latin, even more so than Italian, because obviously Italian changed over the course of time, whereas Romania called themselves Romania because they wanted to kind of remind the world that they were two Romans.
Yeah.
And so they tried really hard to keep on to that Roman identity for a very long time, even after the fall of the Roman Empire.
So the language changed less because of that. Okay,
because they were trying to hold on to it so much.
Yeah.
So it was really fascinating hearing like what they'd say and like being like, oh, I think I understood what they just said, but also it made no sense too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, I don't understand, and all of a sudden I'd hear a word that's like, oh, okay, that sounded. What fucking language is this? I was like, I was like questioning. I was like, oh no, they're speaking Romanian. Okay, wild.
Yeah.
But no, it was pretty good. I felt so many like different emotions watching this fucking movie. It's like so much like, oh, I hate these people. Oh, but like I'm also trying to really understand from their perspective.
Here's what I'd say my biggest problem with the movie is. Everyone except our main character is a fucking piece of shit.
That's how I feel too, but at the same time, it's like I gotta be understanding about the situation and scenario they're in. You know,
I'm not even just talking about the girl who needed the abortion. I'm talking about first off, that was I think a part where I was like, this is kind of a bit much. Is because at first I was totally on that guy's side.
Yeah,
the abortionist, because I'm like, so you're telling me he's like, hey, we're doing this illegal thing, you need to show up, and then she doesn't, and then she lies and says it's her sister and it's not her sister, and then he tells her you need to do this hotel, and she goes to a different hotel, and then like he's like, you need to be less than 2 months, she's like, well, I'm kind of 3, maybe 4, and then by the title we know that actually she's basically
4 months, 3 weeks, 2 days,
she's 5 months, she's not 4 months,
not even.
Yeah. So, like, and then he's like, no, I'm not doing this. And he's like berating them for basically being like little idiots who don't realize what they're getting into.
Yeah.
And then like, she's like, fine, I'll fuck you. And he's like, all right, cool. And I was like, no, I thought he was genuinely making good points.
He was. But this was the only other option. Cause like, okay. I was thinking about this a lot. I was like, is he a bad person for using sex as currency? Is it bad to request sex as currency? Because like, because right now we're in a very sex positive fucking society at the moment. And you know, selling sex, there's very little like people respect that, you know, we respect the hell out of sex workers, you know, we're very sex positive, but like, what is there a double standard then when you request sex as something that you would want for a service?
In this situation, I say yes.
In this situation,
because he's in a position where her whole life could be ruined if they say no.
But so
it's
can
not,
his.
Yeah, no, I mean in the sense like,
yeah,
if he doesn't perform the abortion for her.
Yeah. But
like,
it's not
her life could be ruined.
But it's not his fault, you know. He told them exactly what to do and exactly what they needed to do.
Yeah.
But they did everything wrong.
Yeah.
And they didn't have the. He was going to be cool if they can get him more money.
Yeah.
He was like, "Well, you
yeah.
got $4,000. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Just give me a call on this day." He was going to be cool, but because they didn't have that as an option, he was willing to work with them and give them an option that he was okay with.
I have to disagree.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Like I totally understand. This is very like a controversial thing. Like I still think it's bad, but like it still feels a little. That's why I was bringing up like the double standard thing. It still feels a little double standard to be like, okay, requesting sex as something is bad, but buying sex from someone who's offering it isn't.
Yeah.
So it just feels like it feels a little double standardy, but yes, it is still bad because he was taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of the situation, which is what makes it
bad,
like wrong.
Yeah,
bad.
Exactly.
And also, there's a big difference between someone who is like, I'm not horny right now, but my job is sex. I fuck for a living. That is my job, and I'm more than happy and willing to do that in a situation that I'm where I'm happy to do so.
Yeah.
Versus her, where she just didn't want it. She was just like, no, it is very close to rape.
Yes,
what happened to her?
It is like very, very close because like. But I mean, what else could he have done? I mean, I guess he.
Well, no. The thing is she just went. She did what in a sense was the quote unquote the right thing. Yeah. Which it was very much in her character to just be like, right, I can clearly see there's one solution to this. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah. Because it was like, I mean, I totally also understand the dude's perspective too, in terms of like, you guys.
I understood his perspective up until the point where he was like, yeah, I'll just fuck you then. All right. Then.
Yeah, I'll use that as, and that is what like kind of, it's like, dude, come on, that's fucking shitty.
Yeah.
Like,
it just changed the scene to being like oh, what?
You shouldn't have given them that option.
Yeah.
You know, because of course they're going to take it, you know, because you see that they're in that bind. You see that they're in that spot. You know, of course they're going to take it. You know, they're not going to get enough money. And it's like, you're just taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
You know?
But then the fucking desk clerks were all pieces of shit.
Yeah.
The girl who was actually pregnant was just fucking dumb as doornails.
Yeah.
And like pissed me off at every fucking moment she was in the scene.
Oh yeah.
And then like the boyfriend like was just so unsympathetic and so full of himself and so caring about his own life.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was just like, oh my God, like I just want one person outside of our main character to be like redeemable, but I guess it's supposed to make us feel like where she is, where she just has nowhere to turn except herself. Yeah. Or she would be the kind of, that's what makes it believable that she'd be like, fine, I'll fuck you. Like, because she's just like, I'm the only one who can fix this.
Yeah.
Because that just seems to be the thing that she has to do in life all the time is be like, fine, I'll fix it.
Yeah, dude. And then like the right thing for the doctor to do is he should have just left them with their mistake, left them with their deal. You know what I mean? Their accident, and he should have just left. Because like he made valid points about it being all 5 months damn near, and then like really like he basically committed murder almost with it being that close, and that's something that, you know. Like
I think
that's something.
I don't think the right thing to do would have been for him. I think the right thing would have been to just take the $2,000 and go, and do the procedure anyway.
No,
just been like, right, I'm here. I've got the equipment. Like they've got the hotel. Like
I think he should have just left.
It is a huge risk.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have been shocked if he was like, I'm just going to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken the risk. I would have just left. I would have, no, I'm sorry.
I mean, because
you guys have been so shady. You guys been so bad. I'm just going to
I probably would have, if I were to quote unquote try and put myself in his shoes, I would have been like, this is definitely a setup. I'm being stung. I would have left so fucking fast. I would have been like, no, this isn't going to work. I'm leaving. He did leave a fake ID at the door. Was that a fake one? So remember when she walks past? Yeah, she said you left your ID. Her friend didn't pick it up. Why? He didn't pick it up because he doesn't need it. So it was fake? Yeah. I didn't catch that. I didn't. Okay, that's what I discerned from that. I mean, and that's why I think it's important that why it was brought up is because he actually wasn't in any danger by giving his ID away. Yeah, and he was making that would make a lot more sense if it was fake. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I got when she said it, and the fact that it's brought up because this is, in my opinion, maybe I'm giving too much credit. This is a very meticulous film. Possible. Nothing's here that shouldn't be. Yeah, which is something that I enjoy so much in films. Like nothing bothers me more than something that doesn't need to be there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this film felt like everything that was there. Even if I didn't get it, the director put that there because he was trying to do something. Yeah, no, definitely the ID being left there is something to be thought about for sure. Yeah. And the way I took it was he was never actually in any danger for giving the ID. He was using that as leverage against them. Yeah. To make them feel bad and to make them feel like he does need more. Mm-hmm. I think there's an element to it of, though he made good points about how shady they'd been, he was also manipulating them to get what he was looking for, which was he saw two very impressionable, nervous women who were in a situation where they probably would do what he was looking to do. Yeah. And he was able to take advantage of that situation. That's where I think that it is far worse than what you were talking about in terms of sex work and things like that. It's not that was an option. It's that he saw the opportunity for it to be an option. Yeah. 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 No, that's true. Like it was a fucking... basically going out there like a predator thinking, okay, yeah, I can probably swing this. I can probably make this happen because of the situation. Yeah, at that point, yeah. So, but it was fucking crazy. Like, holy shit, man. And then the friend, fuck's sake. That bitch did my head in. Like the whole film. Which one? The one getting the abortion? Or the one getting the abortion. Jesus Christ. I was like, she was just the worst fucking person. That's how I felt too, but I'm also like, she's also going through a really I guess she's going through a really too. Yeah. I get she's going through a really bad time. Yeah. But at the same time, to like drag your friend and other people, drag other people through your own shit. Like if you're going to have to do what you're doing, which is illegal, and you're going to be an adult and be like, right, I need an abortion. I need to get this done. Be adult all the way through then. Yeah. You've done the adult thing by making the decision. Be an adult all the way through. And I get that it's hard. I get that there's a lot that she's going through. I get that mentally she's not in a good state. Yeah. However, this is why. So let's talk about the wider subject. Mm-hmm. If we want, the wider subject of just abortion in general, especially because it's a hot button topic in the United States right now. Yeah. Because this is a perfect example of you're not making abortions go away. You're making safe and legal abortions go away. Exactly. You are creating this situation. This exact scenario. Exactly. I was thinking about that too, actually, by the end of it. I was like, what this movie highlights isn't like, oh, men are bad or abortions are bad. It highlights like a flaw in the system. It highlights how important these kinds of things are and why they need to be allowed and protected. And it also was funny that in a communist society, they want to get rid of abortion. You think maybe if we show this to like Republicans, they'd be like, "Oh, if communists want abortions, then we want everyone to be able to do it." Exactly. No, I joke. I know. But fuck, man, it's just it definitely the bigger picture is that the government failed them, and this is what happened, and this is what happens when people don't have rights that they need to have, and all that like reproductive rights are so important because this is going to happen. It happened, and also in the 80s, what happens, it's going to keep happening in the future. And I think what that scene at the table highlights so well is what happens when you have people like that uncle who's just this bigot who's spouting nonsense, but nobody's willing to speak up.
Yeah.
When you have them in charge of making government decisions, because clearly his family worked for the government.
Yeah.
Because nobody in that society at that time would live the way they did unless they worked for. And I think they talked about working in the party.
Well, they were all like medical professionals, which I think at that time all medical facilities were owned by the government and ran by the government.
Probably, yeah.
So that.
But there's a difference between working for the government, which everybody technically did, and
weren't some of them professors too? I think.
Yeah, but if they work within the party, the ruling government party, that means that the Communist Party, then they get cushy things.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just it. I felt like when I was watching it, there was this part of me that was like, this is kind of well timed because it is a perfect example of if you make abortions legal, you're not making abortions stop. You're making this situation. You're making this situation where you have young fucking women having to go to a shady ass hotel.
Sketchy ass dude fucking taking advantage of them,
get a sketchy ass dude, go to a sketchy ass hotel. They've got to deal with themselves. They've got to drop a fucking fetus corpse down a
garbage chute.
Flights of stairs, down a garbage chute, which was just that was also pretty dumb. She shouldn't have left it in that bag. She should have taken it out. She put it in a bag and then in a bag, take it out of the bag and dump it. And then she didn't. But obviously, I'm not saying that's dumb. She was in a situation where she was like, I just need to get rid of it. And I completely understand that. But I was also like, they could probably find her from that, but it's fine.
No, I don't think so. There's no name tags on the bag, at least. I hope not.
And it was the 80s.
Yeah, it's like no one's going to be tracking that shit. Also, if it goes into the garbage chute, that just goes to wherever the trash goes. And then they tear that shit up.
Yeah.
And break it down. And do all that. So that's probably why he wanted it to go to the trash versus anywhere else.
Well, no, the reason why he said put it down the trash chute 10 floors up is because then you can't tell where it came from. Because it's not going to be just like dismantled or anything like that. It's just you can't figure out what floor it came from.
How would you be able to figure out what floor it came from, though?
I'm assuming it's a safety precaution because if you go that high up, you can't tell what chute it came from. Say she drops it from like the first one and it gets stuck in the first one, who was in the first floor. But if she throws it from the 10th floor and it gets stuck in the first one, who was in the first floor? Nobody. So now that you don't know.
It can get stuck like that?
It's just a precaution. When he said it, I was like, that makes so much sense.
I have no idea if that's the reason. I think it just
adds ambiguity to who when you throw it that high up, if it gets stuck, it adds ambiguity as to where it came from.
Yeah, well, she did take it to like fucking
she went up like 2 or 3 floors.
I thought she went somewhere else entirely. Like she left the building and went somewhere else.
No, she found just an apartment like a couple blocks away.
Yeah, she went to another building.
Yeah.
So
she went to another
mattered.
building. Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered what fucking floor she dropped it from. They didn't have any ties to that. So like what you're saying doesn't make any sense to me.
Like there's still eyewitness accounts. Like the second somebody finds that, if anybody finds it, they're going to start questioning people around the area. Did you see anybody do anything? Is there anybody who doesn't live in the building? Like anybody like that who
they
you saw in the past
few
days? Things like that.
Though, like
which I get, but at the same time. They're still going to question probably people in the building first, then go outside. And at that point, they're gone.
Yeah. Well,
and nobody will be able to really find them.
Well, they weren't going to question like immediately. I don't think so.
Yeah. No.
Like
it'll take time.
They would have to find the shit first still too.
It just made sense to me as a precaution thing. Like when he said it, I went, that was smart.
Yeah, I didn't really understand why. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Cool. Maybe there's something else that we don't know about garbage chutes in fucking communist Romania. But like don't bury it, obviously. And then the fucking the friend was like, you're gonna bury it, right? It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. You are still doing things wrong even after the consequences.
I know.
And it's like, damn, dude, you don't learn. But
yeah.
fuck,
She was definitely a fucking headache.
It's pretty cold to say things like that because, like, I would never know.
And both of us will never be able to experience this.
And it's just like I would never, so I can't like.
What I
my
can
opinion only
experience-
matters so much in this scenario.
What I can experience is being a supportive boyfriend, which this guy wasn't.
Wait, I felt bad for the boyfriend a little bit.
Oh,
though,
fuck you! No,
just a little bit. I felt a little bad because he was really. He felt really bad. He was really trying. He's like, man, like
I felt bad for him up until she was about to leave, and he said, "Don't you know how embarrassing this will be for me?"
Yeah,
and
when he said
and
that,
now you've lost everything.
No. Like I agree. He was being really good up until like that last bit there that he said, and it's like, but at the same time, I've kind of said the wrong thing in a situation before too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like I can kind of give him the benefit of the doubt because overall he does seem to really care about her, and she's just not listening. So he might have gotten frustrated at the end because he was being very patient. He was being very patient. With how she was acting. And she was acting understandably, the way that she was acting. So I totally
she's got a mix of she's had to just help her friend get an abortion. Also, she probably feels like she cheated on him and doesn't know how to deal with it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. She probably feels raped. She just helped her friend have an abortion, which was illegal.
Yeah.
Her friend's a fucking idiot, which isn't helping that situation. And now she's and then on top of that, she kind of cheated on him / was raped and all that stuff, and like it's a lot going through her head. So I understood everything she did in that scene,
and then the fact
I
that
got
like
some of what he was doing,
and then the fact that she might even feel a little blame on some of his family members, like you guys work in the party, why aren't you helping a situation like this,
especially after the uncle was like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're gonna let her smoke at the table? She's so disrespectful. Like, not even fucking looking at her as he's saying it.
Yeah. That's what
I was just like, and then the boyfriend said nothing. He didn't go, "Hey, stop! That's my girlfriend. Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, no, he could be a cultural thing. Could also be, because you could tell he really, really, really tries to please his parents. They probably own and rule his life.
Yeah. Probably.
So. That's why his mother's birthday was so important. Why he got all pissy about the stupid flowers. It's like, dude, it's not that fucking important.
I didn't even realize it was her boyfriend when he walked in, or when she walked in, because he said that. I was like, oh, it's different. It might be, maybe it's his brother. And then I realized it was him. He did look. He wasn't in like a suit, so I was like, oh. So and then when I realized it was her boyfriend, I was like, that's the first thing you fucking said to her?
Yeah. Not
thank you for finally coming. It's I'm gonna say something that makes you want to leave already.
Yeah, you said like something about her, thanks for being late or some shit like that. Like he said some snarky ass thing about her showing up late, and then another snarky ass thing about the fucking flowers. And it's like
honestly, if she at that scene just went, all right, I'm just leaving then, and just left, I wouldn't have been shocked.
Well, I could also understand why he was a little peeved because like she was supposed to go originally before scheduling this abortion plan with her friend. So, and you could tell it was very important. She had never met his girlfriend before, and it might have been a big deal.
I get that it's a big deal. I also feel like going back to the only thing that I can truly a situation that I can put myself into where I will have lived it and or have is if my girlfriend was like, hey, I have to go do this thing. I'm going to miss your thing. I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah.
But it's actually incredibly important. I can't tell you now. I will tell you later. I promise you I'll tell you later. Yes. But as of right now, I just need to take care of this. I'd go, you do you. When you're done, come to me and we'll deal with it.
Yeah, she didn't explain it like that, though.
She did. She was like, I've got to do this. And he was like, but my mother's birthday party.
Well, I mean, she didn't really say, like, what it was or if it was important. She was being very secretive and didn't even tell him, like, it's okay, I'll tell you later. She didn't do any of that.
She said, I'll tell you after.
Oh,
I swear she said
she
I'll
did
tell
say
you
that.
after.
I mean, that's possible. She said that. I don't know. Her body language and the way that she was being didn't feel very reassuring in the scene where she was.
No, it looked like she was nervous and didn't know what to do, which would be a code for go do you. Come to when it's done. We talk about it. Just go do you.
Yeah. Well, Reese, not everyone can be as amazing as fucking you, right, man?
Well, apparently I'm not that amazing, so.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You're pretty fucking. Anytime I talk about like, oh yeah, man, like this, Like I always talk high praise when it comes to you and you being boyfriend material.
No, thanks.
Yeah, I always say, yeah, Reese is a better guy than me. I'm a fucking asshole half the time.
Good to know you're setting me up with people in Ohio while I'm in Wales.
Hey man, come out here. It's fucking. You know.
I might. Well, we still need to do Toronto Film Festival.
I know. I really do want to do that. I gotta do. I gotta get a fucking. Maybe get my passport and stuff like that.
Well, we need to. I'd say next year.
Next year,
officially,
yeah.
we should.
Next
because
year
it's
we
in
should
September of every year. So
Okay.
this is enough time for us to say, both of us,
Yeah.
put money aside, get it ready, Toronto
Yeah.
Film Festival.
Yes, exactly. I want to do that so bad, but
Yeah. But yeah,
Anyway,
so
yeah, this fucking okay. So this is something I really wanted
it's
to
a
say
great
about
movie.
this.
We'll say that.
Yes, and the characters, all of the characters, the fact that we're able to have this kind of back and forth about all these characters is because they were all written and performed so well.
Yeah, written consistently, performed consistently,
Yes, and
that's what made them good.
like everyone,
I hated them. But
Yeah, like a lot of these characters, but like at the same time, they all still had like a little bit of justification behind all of them, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody was just doing shit for no reason or just because they were an asshole. It's like they all had their own thing. Everyone had backstory. Even the fucking doctor, because he was like, hold on, I have to go somewhere and pick something up. He went to his place and like he went through this argument with someone. We were seeing like character development there in this small scene, even though it was from like far away.
Yeah.
There was still so much like for every character that was involved, there was so much going on, basically.
As much as I hated everything the girl did, the girl who was getting the abortion, she was completely in character. And again, there is an element where I could go, well, if I were to, impossible for myself to, but if I were in her shoes, would I act the way she did? And if I can slightly say yes, then I don't. It's not a fault of the writing. It's just I don't like her as a person. I would in theory, if she was a person in real life, not want to be her friend because she'd probably make me insane. And like the main character, like I said, you see her like throughout the film be put in these situations where she's the one who has to just do the answer and fix it. So when she just goes, fine, I'll fuck you. Like I was like, that doesn't seem out of character. That seems exactly what she would do in the situation. She's just taking care of business. She's just like, fine, fuck it, do it. Especially after seeing the family, the boyfriend, he's lived this like pampered little life. He's told do all the right things, especially when it comes to like law and stuff like that. So that's why he brings up like how much, the prison stuff and all that stuff. Like when she mentions the abortion, like everything he said and did felt like his character. I didn't like his character, but it felt like his character. And then again, in these situations where in a society where you give people so little power, when you give them a little bit, they go fucking wild, which is why you have fucking desk clerks who are just nuts. Like, why did they need the amount of information that they did? It's because they can and they have the power, and that's just the little power that they have, and they fucking love it.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude. This fucking like just so many things went wrong too. It's like, god damn. Right when you were hoping like, oh, okay. All right, things are going to go smooth now. Nope, fucking another thing. It's like, god damn. These fucking poor girls and her friend. Like, Jesus Christ, that friend is a true fucking friend.
That's a ride or die right there.
Like, holy shit. Yeah, like, for real. Like, my god. She fucked a stranger for you because you fucked up, like, a lot?
Jesus.
And she's got to deal with the mental, like, fucking trauma, like, because you saw even at the end right there, and then like breaking the fourth wall, looking at the camera at the end scene, it was just like, god damn, did all this really just happen? Like she was almost in disbelief as well, and just like traumatized. It's fucking wild, like it was just I feel so bad for that girl. Wasn't even her abortion. She went through so much trauma.
Yeah, that was, I thought, was so strange at the beginning of the film when I realized it wasn't her getting the abortion, but I'd seen her as like the character throughout the whole film. I was like, that's odd. Why is she not the main character? And I was like, oh, because somehow she goes through worse.
Yeah, right.
She's a far more interesting person to highlight in this story.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, dude, it was fucking I liked it. I liked the movie a lot, actually. I thought it was really good. Yeah,
I can see why this is
really
a Palme d'Or.
Yeah, definitely. I'd give it like a solid 8 for sure.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go 8 as
higher,
well.
Yeah. Maybe I'll feel differently on a second watch, but this was like, because there's also a lot of little details in this thing too. It's just really interesting how it all went.
It's definitely a movie that probably could go higher if I rewatched it, but I do not know whether or not I'd have the fucking mental strength to rewatch.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's like really sad and like really fucked up too at certain points, and
especially when she was like, it's in there, and then it like she was like kneeling over, and she's looking. We haven't talked about this, but like she's like kneeling over, and I was like, okay, this is powerful, and we're not even seeing it. And then it kneeled down or like looked down. I was like, oh fuck, they showed it. They showed it.
The little gelatin. Yes.
Yeah.
We're talking about the fetus. So like this. Yeah. When she said,
did we even mention the name of the movie that we were talking about? When
4 months. Yeah, I did. We talked about it in the beginning. You were like almost 5 months. Yeah. But So fucking. That is a powerful scene when the friend gets back and she's like, hey, are you good? Where, what happened? She's like, I got rid of it. It's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then she like walks to the bathroom, opens up the door, and you just see her looking down at it, just fucking, like, just shocked, just stunned, and just like, speechless. And it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
This is, we're not seeing it. We could already feel so much impact. And then we get the shot of the fetus just to like really drive it home to the viewers and everything. And then she gets down and has to figure out how to fucking shove it in a bag. And it's just like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Just it's time to put on those big girl pants that she's had on the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
And then fucking get it done, handle it. And it's like, damn, dude, that's insane.
Yeah. I think, it's definitely a movie that I'd like to rewatch eventually, but when that is and when I would be like, fuck, all right, I guess I'll make myself sad today then.
Yeah, no, like even my wife, she like stopped by and watched, because like the whole scene where the doctor was explaining how the abortion works and how it goes through, I thought it was actually pretty cool, actually. I'd like we said, he seemed like he was a pretty good, serious dude, just helping girls out. And with problems that the government,
well, not even just
created.
helping people, but like making money in a society where you I mean, in this kind of super dictatorship, because I hate to continually talk about like the communist aspect of it, because again, and I will say the poster boy thing that everyone says, this wasn't communism, this was a dictatorship, and so like these people probably don't make that much money just doing their day-to-day stuff. So just the fact that he's probably just trying to, like, he's clearly got medical skills and can't use them, or like not making enough money from them. So he's like, well, I've got to make money somehow. How do I do it? I'll just do this. I'll use my skill set to fix this thing. Yeah.
It was it was definitely being resourceful.
Yeah.
I definitely give it an 8.
Yeah,
but
I definitely
it will take some time before a rewatch for sure. But man, that was a good one. That was a good one right there. Like it
was a good pick. Well done.
Yeah, I was really happy with that. It's not an older film, but it's I guess it's technically a little older. It's like it's like 20 years old.
07?
Oh, is it 07? Okay, so
it's 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years. So good film though. I've never seen a film in like Romanian. So
I don't think I've seen a movie in Romanian before either, to be fair.
Yeah.
But 8 out of 10. Well done. Boo. Woo.
Well done.
Well done. Next week, we'll be watching a film so I'd seen this movie before. So prerequisite before I mentioned, I did technically watch it already today before we started this. So I'm kind of it's a little fresh in my mind. But I'm recommending this movie because a couple weeks ago we did Wild at Heart, and it had Harry Dean Stanton. But I thought that he wasn't used in the movie that well, and I wanted to kind of refresh myself on how good of an actor he is. So this week or next week, we're going to watch Paris, Texas, which is considered the best performance, at least as my understanding, is considered his best performance as an actor. It's 1983 by a director called Wim Wenders, who's also a very interesting director. He definitely makes very strange, like it's very similar to this kind of film where it's very minimalist, very calm, very like methodical, kind of slow-paced films.
Cool.
And that's definitely what Paris, Texas is. The first time I watched it, I did not get the hype. I watched it today and I was like, that was fascinating.
Cool. Well, I am looking forward to it. Maybe I'm going to feel the same way. Maybe I'm going to be like, dude, that movie sucked, you know?
Yeah, and I'll be like, you just need to watch it another time.
Like, all right, I'll do that next year.
Yeah.
I'll revisit it.
But yeah, it's a movie called Paris, Texas, 1983, starring Harry Dean Stanton.
Nice.
And that'll be our next week one. And then hopefully soon we'll do a watch of the entirety of the first 10 episodes. Yeah, the 10 episodes of season 1 of How I Met Your Father. We'll talk about it because I love How I Met Your Mother. Marcos used to live with me and has probably seen it more times than he'd like because of that.
Yeah, I've seen it a bunch. It was fun just to have on. It was good background stuff, you know?
Same, yeah.
Nice, yeah.
I'm now rewatching How I Met Your Mother because I just finished the season and I was like, that was great. I was loving it. I was trying to like fix my bike.
Yeah.
Because my brakes were fucked. To be honest, I did make things worse trying to fix the bike myself.
I did make them worse.
My brakes were already failing and I tried to fix them and I ended up accidentally leaking the last little bit of brake fluid that I had.
Oh no.
Yeah. But to be honest, like the amount that came out was so little. Yeah. I don't even know how it was actually causing me to brake before.
Air.
Yeah, it must have been, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the air and that little bit of fluid causing just enough pressure.
Yeah. So it was so little in there that realistically I need to change it anyway. So I've in the middle of this podcast have purchased a bleed kit and the mineral oil that I need for my brakes and the right wrench. And hopefully I'll be able to bike soon. We'll see how long it takes for all that to arrive and then whether or not I do it correctly.
Yeah, hopefully. Shit, man. Should we fucking call it?
Yeah, we'll call it here.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn. Cool. I just have to fucking stretch real quick.
You have to do that on the air?
Yeah, I had to. Let everyone know, you know.
Did a nice little stretch real quick.
I gotta fucking stretch, man. It's important. Yeah. It's good for your daily health.
I thought you were gonna say it's good for your digestion.
It's good for your. It probably is, honestly.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It's good. Let's just make sure you gotta pull out, string out that colon and just like fucking. Yeah,
We'll just end it there.